Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lady K Chat podcast. I am your host, Lady K, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about today's show, which is called support. Not only do we need support in our personal life, but we also need support in our business. Without support, there is no business. So, for those who are frustrated, if you know those who are frustrated and they need a little bit of encouragement, I urge you to tune in right now. I will see you then.
The following podcast is a Lady K Enterprises production.
Lady K.
Welcome, and thank you for tuning in to Lady K Chat, a podcast that is designed for all women to become better versions of themselves, which is broadcast every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Various subjects will be speaked upon, such as relationships, personal development, health and wellness, wealth building, children, and so much more. She is a 2-time Amazon best-selling author, an international speaker, and life coach. She is Kalima, aka Lady K. And now for your host, Lady K.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Support. And today I will be talking about business support. I have been conversating with a couple of business owners, and I'm hearing the same message. And the message is that I don't have the support. And it pretty much dawned on me, and I had to think, what type of support are you looking for? Because if you're saying I don't have support, you have to be able to identify exactly what you need. And I think what tends to happen is we get frustrated. And I believe the frustration comes because it's due to, if you want to be honest, it's due to lack of planning. I know there's different stages, but I want to talk about the lack of planning when you want that support, because 9 times out of 10, when we do get into business, we think we can target our friends and family. And I'm sorry to say to you, your friends and your family are not your target market. They love you. They support you, but they support you at different levels. And you need to understand and comprehend that. You cannot get upset if you have presented 10 different business ideas to your friends and your family, and then every year you change it. They're going to look at you like, okay, so this is another adventure. It's like, I love you, but no, I'm not dishing any more money out to your adventure because I need you to get your life together. And sometimes it is like that. And it is what it is. But I want to kind of build you up. I don't want you to get your own feelings hurt because you feel like those people are not supporting you when there is a bigger and better audience waiting for you. There are people that have not tapped into necessarily their calling or necessarily one thing they're supposed to do, and that is because they're waiting on you. So in order for you to better serve them, what does that mean? That means you have to be prepared. You have to have the opportunity. Because preparation plus opportunity equals success. This is how you're going to get your support. You're going to get your support from the people that you serve. And as I stated before, the people that you serve, they may not be your friends and family, and that's okay. And to be honest, you want to deal with someone who don't know you, because those who do, again, they're going to give you limited support. But we're just going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Lady K Enterprises are now licensed in the state of Pennsylvania and New York to help you with your insurance needs from auto, homeowner, life insurance, and home security. For additional information, please text the word insurance to 844-446-5374. Again, for additional information, please text the word insurance to 844-446-5374.
So now I want to talk about the different levels of support. So first, as I stated, you got your friends and your family, right? If you are in business and you have a particular goal, you have to understand you need resources from certain people. So if you need $100,000, you're not going to go to your Uncle Jake because your Uncle Jake don't even have 2 pennies to rub together, right? So that means you need to have maybe some connections. This is why it is important for you to network. When you're going out there and network with different individuals, you get to build up a list of individuals you can possibly work with now or in the future. Do not limit yourself. Just because you met someone, yesterday at a meeting event does not mean, you're going to have to collaborate immediately. What you should do is have a phone call conversation and discuss what do you do, what do they do, how can you bring it to the table, and then how can you support one another. You see that? Or if you're lacking something, they can actually refer you to someone that you are in need. You see where I'm going with this? The support. So you have to stop limiting yourself. Oh yeah, I told people, but they're not doing anything. Nah, you think you did. You're just scratching the surface. Again, keep going. So like I said, your family, they're going to love you regardless. So now that you're networking and you're meeting new people, you might have some people that's already in your circle that can say, hey, you know what? I see what you're doing. I can't necessarily help you, but let me refer you to that person. That's even good as well when your friends and family do that. I'm not interested, but I'll tell somebody else about it. Because to be honest, you want to have 3 levels of support into business. And I'm going to start by, you want that federal support. And that's that federal government where you can do when you can work with them on certain levels that open doors and that open more opportunities to you. You see, because you have support. What support you have for them? You got a secure paycheck. Because I'm sure right now everyone can use a secure paycheck. Put yourself out there. Not to just anybody. Of course, we have to use discernment. But again, I'm telling you just to place yourself in a better position so you don't hurt your own feelings. And again, going back a little bit to preparation, if you know the things that you need, then you would know who to go to. That's like I mentioned before, you need $100,000. So, hey, how do I get that? Do you have business credit? Is that up and running? So then now you have the support of the bank. You understand? Or you have support of a credit union. Or you have support of a private investor. Do not keep stopping because 5 people told you no and then you feel like nobody supports you. If I'm correct, I believe Bill Gates, when he first started his company, he was on a lot of his friends and they said no. And then the many that rock with him, they became millionaires and they made him billionaires. So just don't stop there. You have to keep going. Success does not determine the people that you know immediately that's right there in your circle. You have to get out your comfort zone and you have to do a little bit more work. And then, once you step into social media, that's a whole different realm. And a lot of people say, oh, I don't have the support. I'm going on these different pages. But again, how are you marketing yourself? You see, there's so many different components to success. You just got to know the right key. And you got to know what works for you. And you have to see what is sparking for you and what's not. Because possibility after a certain time frame, you may have to adjust. You know what? In business, it never stays the same. You have to adapt with time. Because change is constant. That's one thing. You may not like it, but change is constant and you definitely have to stay on the wave. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this helped you today. Please, again, don't limit yourself to what you think what support look like. Remember, preparation plus opportunity equals success. Continue to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Lady K Chat and on my website at www.ladykkenterprisesinc.com. You have a great night.
Lady K.